In this video, I want to talk about how I overcame my own personal battles with anxiety and panic attacks and depression. And by doing this, I hope that I can encourage you and inspire you to start living your own best life when you can break free of your own personal challenges of anxiety and depression. So let's not waste any time and let's dive right in. Welcome everyone to my channel. I'm Brian Rogers with the Livin Life Project, and I help people break free from the chains of their own mind. Now, not too many people are willing to talk about their own personal battles and their struggles, but that's exactly what I'm going to do in this video, because I battled from anxiety, which led to panic attacks and later into some depression. But I was able to overcome this challenge of mine, and that's why I'm talking about my own personal struggles, because it might give you inspiration and how I did it, so I can teach you and help you and encourage you to break free from your own anxiety so you can live a more well-being life, a healthier, happier, and healthier life. Now, it was over 10 years ago to where I had my first panic attack. I was in a classroom and my body was being flooded through some chemicals and stress hormones, and adrenaline was pumping through my veins, and my heart rate was just rapidly beating, and I got lightheaded, and then I ended up falling to the ground and collapsed, and I had all the symptoms of a heart attack. So I ended up getting rushed to the hospital in an ambulance ride, which was one expensive trip. But they checked me out. They ran all the different tests on my heart to make sure I wasn't in fact having a heart attack, and I come to find out I was healthy as could be. But what I did have is I was suffering from what they called a panic attack. I had nothing. I didn't know what it was or what caused it or anything. So I had a long journey after that to figure out how to handle this mental struggles because it was a mental challenge I was experiencing, and it led to me into a state of depression. Not all the time, but I couldn't go everywhere I wanted to because I would experience something that would release the stress hormones into my physical body, and then all of a sudden I would start experiencing the panic attack, and I would have to go, sit down, and it just made me so uneasy. So I wasn't exactly able to go into certain places, and I had to be limited, which I did not like. I ended up having to go to doctor's offices to get prescriptions to help me overcome my battles of these anxiety and panic attacks, and even to overcome the depression, because I couldn't go to so many places, and I was bound by this mental illness, I guess we would call it. But so I started studying this because I didn't like being on these prescription drugs, and I didn't like being bound by it because it made me feel lethargic. It didn't make me feel my true authentic self. And not to mention, it was the fact it was just a band-aid covering up what was going on underneath my own physical body. So I started studying how the mind worked, and how our habits and nervous system and how everything is connected. What we see, it stimulates our physical body, or what we hear through our mental faculties. It stimulates our brain, which sends neurotransmitters into our body to recognize a stress-induced situation or something that you need to release all these chemicals such as adrenaline and cortisol to give you the energy to fight or flight. But I wasn't in any stressful situation. I didn't need to survive. But my body was recognizing it as a survival situation. And then the first time this happened, it just became an automatic condition of my subconscious patterns. And so whenever I would see something or hear something, my subconscious mind would recognize this as a time to flood the body with stress hormones, and so I could fight or flight. But this was turned into a panic attack, and it was a breakdown of my nervous system, my sympathetic nervous system, trying to give me the stress hormones to be able to give me the super strength to overcome my challenges. But it became a habit, and that was affecting my life. But what I found is this subconscious mind that's influencing the way your body is releasing these stress hormones and chemicals throughout the body can be changed through the power of autosuggestion and meditation. I was able to change myself to a fact that it's been over 5 years now, and I have not had a single panic attack. I'm happier, I'm healthier, I have been free from anxiety. But it was not a simple task. I had to have the willpower to sit my butt down and to meditate for 20 minutes. And I did it twice a day for 6 months. When I started noticing a change in my biology, I started noticing myself getting happier, and I started noticing myself just the changes within my own being. So I can say that meditation was by far the best thing that ever helped me break free from my anxiety and panic attacks. I didn't have to take any prescription anymore. I threw them to the curb. I noticed so many positive changes with this ancient art, because I was able to train my mind to be focused in it, and it released more positive chemicals such as serotonin and melatonin throughout my physical body, and which was firing more of my parasympathetic nervous system and kind of relaxing the other sympathetic nervous system. So I wasn't being so much induced with stress. I was intentionally creating relaxing state through meditation, and this became part of my subconscious pattern. So then when I could go out into public through the power of breathing, I was creating habits and intentional positive habits. So I would see something that would start stressing me out, and I would train myself to breathe, do mindfulness breathing, and I could calm my nerves so where I would not overreact my nervous system, and I could calm myself down. And it was tough, but the more I did it, the more I was creating new positive habits that helped me overcome my own struggles with anxiety and panic attacks. So I strongly encourage you that you can break free. You can become a new version of yourself, because this subconscious mind is meant to be moldable, and this is what's firing over 40 million nerve impulses to your brain, sending signals to fight or flight, instead of planting new positive seeds, new habits into this mind to recognize these patterns and to breathe through them and to be more of in a calm-like manner. But I was able to break free. I was able to change these patterns and create new positive habits. So I encourage you to start meditating today and start focusing on your voice in your head. Start planting more positive talk and self-talk to keep you calm through stressful situations, so you can overcome having a panic attack or getting through anxiety, so you can not be bound by depression and you can live your best life. So meditation, positive self-talk, and then just it's the power of autosuggestion. I got this. I am relaxed, I am strong, I am confident. Just your inner dialogue will truly help you be able to overcome your own challenges and battles of anxiety and panic attacks. So hopefully this little feel-good story of my own personal struggles helps you be encouraged to take up a little bit of meditation, even some yoga. Start working on being more mindful of your own inner self talk, and to encourage you to rise up above your challenges and not be bound by the fear of going into public, because I can honestly say now I can go into public. I'm not bound by my own anxiety and panic attacks, because I had the willpower to train my own subconscious mind through repetition, patience, persistence, to create a new positive intentional habit so I can start living a healthier and happier life. Hopefully this helps you out. Hopefully it encourages you and sends you a positive message that there is hope. If it did, smash that like button, send some comments, because hopefully, I know there's more people out there that are struggling and suffering like I did, but I want to encourage you. So share this positive message, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.